Ladies and gentlemen, our education system must be decolonized and refocused on our cultural, social, economic, and environmental realities. Senegal is a country rich in diverse cultures. The introduction of multilingualism into curricula, with increased recognition of national and African languages, alongside the already established French and English, is a sign of our commitment to meeting the complex challenges of the modern world.
Senegal is going to promote Senegalese languages in school and every department. So no more telling people in French you don't know how to speak French, or your French is not French enough, or your French is not Frenching. Yeah, what's up everybody? I hope you're doing good. It's a beautiful day. Thank you very much. I'm getting ready to go to the gym. See, I look good in my stuff. So it's late night. So we're about 6 p.m., like 6:50, but it's kind of dark already. So I still have to run to the shops and go buy some stuff for tomorrow morning. I'm training tonight. I'm also training in the morning. So I don't have enough stuff. So I need to go buy stuff. But before I go, because I love you very much, I have to talk to you first. Okay, so we are in Senegal. The authorities of Senegal are choosing national languages over the colonizers' language. Congratulations! Clap them hands. Yes, fellas, yes. That's what we want. We want to see Africa claiming Africa, okay? Because it's too much. I mean, in these countries, especially French-speaking countries, if you don't speak a French that's Frenching, you know what I mean? You're Frenching, meaning a French that sounds like a Frenchman. Nobody's going to look at you. So basically, the more you sound like a Frenchman, the more they think you're intellectual, the more they think you're a great person, you're interesting, the more you are serious. You know what I mean? The less you feel and sound like a Frenchman, the more they think you're stupid. So the more you speak your home language, your mother's tongue, the less they find you interesting. It's very sad, but now it's good to see Senegalese follow through as well.
Senegal is a land of knowledge and profound wisdom. The Senegalese University, originally built on a colonial legacy, holds knowledge that is truly authentic, even if it has sometimes been influenced during complex periods of our history by external imposed factors. The Senegalese University, originally built on a colonial legacy, has continually strived to forge its own path in order to build its own identity. This path is enriched by the contributions of an open world, whose influence can never overshadow our indigenous knowledge and the discoveries of our scholars who shine in the world of knowledge. We have inherited a university rooted in foreign knowledge, but not sufficiently indigenous. 75 years after our independence, it is time to envision a modern Senegalese university, open to current changes, yet deeply rooted in our own realities. A university oriented towards contemporary sciences such as artificial intelligence, digital technology, and many other fields, while preserving its cultural identity. Indeed, the Senegalese University faces multiple challenges that it must address. I can mention infrastructure, the number of students, the issue of curricula, funding, digitalization, and more. Ladies and gentlemen, the academic world must grasp the importance of these changes in the realms of knowledge, research, and innovation. To build a Senegalese university that is strong in its values and prepared for the complex evolution of knowledge, the university must be rethought, rebuilt, and reinvented. It must meet our aspirations, support national development, and be fully aligned with the national agenda for systemic transformation. This transformation must affect all levels: universities, schools, institutes, UFRs, doctoral schools, research laboratories, departments, and incubation centers. It requires new, bold, and original epistemological reflections, but also must be supported by strong political will. The solemnity of today's event compels us to address the major challenges facing our higher education system, which require sustainable solutions. Ladies and gentlemen, our doctrine of territorial planning through the 8 territorial hubs is based on the principle of territorial equity, which aims to ensure that no daughter or son of this country is left behind.
Oh, by the way, this is Senegal. I know you don't know where Senegal is. We need to teach you geography because some of you, yeah, I'm just kidding. So this is Senegal. Beautiful place, lovely people. The culture, the music, the sport. Senegal is one of those countries where they have wrestling as sport. These guys are strong and huge, and they make a lot of money. They can make up to $300,000 a fight. Yeah, these big guys. And that's good. You know, they're sponsored by many companies from, local companies, telecommunication companies, and that's a good thing. The food is amazing. And apparently, whatever you call jollof rice, you're fighting over jollof from Ghana and Nigerian jollof. The actual jollof rice is from Senegal. That's where it came from. Yeah, that's what it came from originally. So they have chip, they have fish jollof. Yeah, it's just insane. So if you've never been to Africa, I can encourage you to go to Senegal. Go visit, no doubt about it. I've never been myself, but I've been very documented about Senegal, and I'm looking to go perhaps on New Year's Eve and have a great time. Okay, so we are in Senegal. Senegal wants to claim their own languages.
We want higher education for all, regardless of where intellectual effort is produced and disseminated. We want higher education institutions everywhere, both for reasons of endogeneity and for the geographic distribution of our talents. The Senegalese university is one and indivisible. It enjoys scientific, pedagogical, and administrative autonomy. And this autonomy must be strengthened by a rational and transparent management of these human and financial resources, ensuring true territorial equity. I therefore call for a balanced development of territorial hubs for higher education, research, and innovation in line with the fair territorial policy that I am promoting. I call for institutional mobility of teacher researchers, as this is the only guarantee of equal opportunity. Ladies and gentlemen, these meetings will make it possible to provide lasting solutions to the structural challenges of our higher education, research, and innovation system. We must resolve the chronic instability of the academic calendar, which costs more than 40 billion CFA francs each year, amounting to 400 billion over the past 10 years. We must all agree that this situation is not sustainable. Respecting the academic calendar is fundamental to ensuring the quality of education, allowing for proper organization of teaching, ensuring the smooth running of exams, and saving on ongoing expenses throughout the year. To achieve this goal, and in accordance with my instructions at the Council of Ministers, on the 27th of November 2024, an emergency plan for university infrastructure will be launched imminently so that the priority mercenaries can be delivered quickly. Ladies and gentlemen, our education system must be decolonized and refocused on our cultural, social, economic, and environmental realities. Senegal is a country rich in diverse cultures. The introduction of multilingualism into the curricula, with increased recognition of national and African languages alongside the already established French and English, is a sign of our commitment to meeting the complex challenges of the modern world. Multilingualism is not just a reality to be acknowledged. It is a lever for inclusion, creativity, and intellectual emancipation. Furthermore, indigenous knowledge, long marginalized, must regain its rightful place in our educational content and research programs. It is therefore time to fully recognize the wealth of ancestral knowledge and cultural practices that have shaped our society. The time has come to value our own epistemologies, our memory, our sciences, our arts, and our ability to think for ourselves. This is an act of scientific and cultural sovereignty that must grant our higher education a central role in the sustainable development of our country.
So Senegal has got a lot of languages, a lot of tribes, and some of them have been recognized, like Dioula, Melenke, Pula, Serer, Sonenke, Wolof. Wolof is definitely the most spoken language in Senegal. It's been a vector of sovereignty for the country.